Hey guys, welcome to the Justin Chipman Show. My name is Justin Chipman, and today we have a anime review today. Anime movie review, as I should have said. And it's going to be on Pokemon Destiny Deoxys. Yes, the Pokemon reviews are happening, and we are almost done after this one. So, yeah. And if you really like these Pokemon movie reviews, leave a comment down below if you really want me to continue these. I'll look for one on Netflix or on Hulu, and I'll review them. But for now, we're going to review Destiny Deoxys. This is a Hoenn Pokemon movie. Hoenn Power! Anyways, so this movie is based off of, I guess, well, Deoxys, and he's kind of the main focus of this movie, kind of. Him and Rayquaza are in an epic battle because of Deoxys kind of entering Rayquaza's territory. And that caused a ruckus, and a giant, I guess, herd kind of just runs away from the battle, and then we have a little boy who is kind of stuck in between the middle of it. Not the actual battle, but the herd of the seals coming towards him. And this caused this little boy to kind of have a fear of Pokemon for a while. 4 years have passed, and he still has this fear. This boy's name is Tori. He is the same voice actor. He has the same voice actor as the last Pokemon movie I reviewed, and he is in Yu-Gi-Oh! So that's kind of cool. I'll get to his character later, but that's pretty much the main focus of this movie, is that this boy, Tori, is afraid of Pokemon. And honestly, that is kind of unique, since that hasn't been told yet before, if anyone actually is afraid of these Pokemon. And I'll get to that later, but let's talk about the pros and cons of this movie. I already told you kind of the plot of this movie, so we're just going to get into the pros and cons. The pros of this movie is that the animation is fantastic. I absolutely love it. And if you really, really are into animation and nothing else, you will like it because it was fantastic. And also the music was great. Of course, Pokemon music in movies and in the TV show are fantastic. I absolutely love them. Now, another big pro in this movie was that a lot of the minor Pokemon were kind of the funny comic reliefs, and it kind of worked for me, at least. Not sure if it will work for you, but it definitely worked for me. And that was Plusle, Minun, and Munchlax. They were awesome in this movie. I loved them, and Munchlax is awesome. Munchlax is amazing. And another pro to this movie, as I previously stated, is that we have a plot about a kid who is kind of afraid of Pokemon, and we haven't seen that yet. He has pretty much Pokephobia, and we haven't seen that in anything in the Pokemon universe yet. So that's kind of interesting. Another pro in this movie is that the dub is fantastic. Now, yes, this is for kids. I understand they have a horrible reputation, but you cannot doubt me when I say Pokemon has a great dub. Of course, it's your opinion, of course. But I just think that Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Had great dubs, even though they were done by 4 kids. And kind of a pro is that Max didn't get a lot of dialogue, and I'm kind of happy about that because Max wasn't my favorite character growing up watching the show. Kind of didn't like him. Also, another cool thing is that, well, May is actually not kind of cool in this movie, actually. And honestly, I see a lot of people kind of burn hate onto her because she's not Misty or some shit like that. But, of course, it's your opinion, and my opinion is I just thought she was okay. She's not a Misty, of course, but she's okay. Now, as for the cons of this movie, I didn't like a lot of the minor characters in this movie are kind of forgettable. Like, I remember this fat guy who's kind of has the hots for May, but never leads anywhere. Another problem would be the ending. The ending was kind of meh, and kind of the lead up to the ending was kind of meh. Another problem with the movie was that Tori is kind of a problem, and fuck it, we'll get to him. So Tori has a cool Tori as a character is a cool idea. I felt the execution was kind of a bit ironic, maybe. I don't know. It's just that he has a fear of Pokemon, but throughout this entire movie, he's surrounded by Pokemon. So, should he be shitting his pants or something like that? I don't know. I guess I'm not in his shoes, so I wouldn't know. Another thing in this movie is that we don't have like a villain, kind of. It's pretty much Rayquaza, kinda, but we don't have like this big baddie, kind of like we did in Pokemon Legacy and in Pokemon Forever. So I felt kind of the villain was lacking. It was just pretty much these two Pokemon going at war. And some minor spoilers may cause you the problems of this movie, and that's understandable. But, I mean, they were okay, I guess, to me. Ash, of course, is the hero of the movie, and he has to be the hero. And he literally throws himself in the face of death, again, to save his friends. Yeah. Also, Cubix makes an appearance in this movie. If you remember Cubix, it was kind of a fully CGI anime, kind of like Jimmy Neutron. That style of animation with just Cubix. I remember there was a GameCube game that I had a friend that played. Do you don't remember it? No? Okay. But if you do remember, okay. As for the movie in general, the movie is not bad. It's actually pretty decent. I can see why a lot of people didn't like the movie. They probably thought that Tori was annoying, or as I said, the lack of a villain is kind of lacking. And yeah, that's pretty much kind of the entire movie. You have to see it for yourself to kind of avoid a bunch of spoilers. And the score I would give this movie is a 6.5 out of 10. Now, my score system is based off of my opinion, and anything below 5 is something I don't recommend. 6.5 is just kind of medium to below average, if that makes sense. 5 is below average. 6 is just average in general. Pretty much it's just okay. As I said, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. And a recommendation that if it's available on a legal streaming site, maybe check it out through there. And if you really, really liked it, then go out and buy it. If you really, really didn't like it, then I'm sorry. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about this movie. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. I'll see you in another video tomorrow. Tomorrow about something I'm gonna do that I don't think anybody has done on YouTube before. And I think it's gonna be kind of fun. I'll see you later. Also, remember to rate this video if you really, really liked it. Comment on what you thought about the movie and whatever, I guess. And subscribe if you really want to see more reviews from me and some other content from me as well. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next time.